Hey, so I'm picking back up the mobile PDF stuff. So, see, I'm here. What I need to do is figure out what do I do with this. So let me pull up Chrome. pdf-lib. Multi-text layout. How is this used? No. So I just wonder how I can use it. Page dot. Yeah, I don't know how this is used. Return the things is what we'll get. Okay. Font size, line height. Do I see that here? So bounds is going to be XY. So bounds is going to need this. Not that. We want this. Where'd that go? No. Oh, I was looking at this. So font size, line height, lines, text lines. Yeah. Cost first line equals. Is that gonna work? That would be cool. That'd be very, very cool, actually. That's shorty. Let's see. I wonder if I do this part. Nah, see, it doesn't do anything. Width is width minus 100, so I don't want that. Max width. I think that's too big. Max width times 2. Okay. Now what if I do lines, it's gonna be second line. So X position is maybe good. I wonder if the X position we should do first line dot X. Hmm. Yeah, this is bad, definitely. It's just a very high, requires a bunch of maintenance and documentation and oversight, which is, well, we'll muscle through this today. We got a lot of time, so. Okay, so this is the first line. This is the second line. We'll need times 2. I guess we don't need the parentheses. And yeah, we should be good there. And I think it's second line dot x. Height. Okay. Oh my God, that's it. That is it. That is it. Okay. So now we need to figure out the whole center stuff. Oh, that's it. So company name needs to be centered. Let's see. That is beautiful. Oh man, you don't have no idea. That is funny. Okay, I wonder if it's something with this now. Like, I don't know. Start X. Oh, yeah. No, that's for the two sides. But this starts at 0. Max width is going to be half, so max width is going to be that. So is it centered in that though? It's just now this is not centered. Um, can I do page dot draw? Second line dot x. Y. And this is what's got to be figured out, definitely. As we see, so it is centered. It's just that within this box now, this is not centered. But like, what if it's, something like that? Yeah, the starting point is bad. And I wonder if we should also do, we definitely should, multi-line okay. Let me do something before I do that. This should be, what changes is that going to make? Nothing. Okay. All right, so then what was I about to do? I was about to do this. X position. So the X position's bad. That's what is not quite working. X position is 81. What if X position is like 40? It's huge. X is 0. Text width for, we don't need that one. We want this one. Text width, there we go. This is the one that we want. So text width is now 87. So X is going to be 0. Max width minus text width. Text width divided by 2 is 40. That's going to give us like 250. And then that's what's going to give us here. And we're going to divide that by 2. Okay, so the max width is 297. Why is it divided by 2? I mean, that's still not right. But why is it like this now? Oh, because text width is... Okay, so this is going to be 0. Because we need to... Yeah, I don't know that this makes sense. Let me first bring this box up some. Get it closer on the eye. What? Oh. If I do that. Okay. So we want it in the center. So we got to figure out how to get it in the center. And the issue is that the width that we're using is like the entire, like the whole string. Whereas for this multi-line stuff, we have 2 separate smaller lines, right? So, yeah, first line dot width is what we got. Okay, so we got company name. I'll keep those in there for now. Sorry, this is a chaotic looking environment, but that is okay. Multi-line company name is going to take in the company name. It's going to have some bounds. So I think this is where we got to do some magic. So we got the height, which is fine. I don't know what this should be. I mean, I guess I'll do, I mean, yeah, I can't do anything. So the X is 0, so I started there, and I think that's going to be better for us for this. We don't want to do the X position. I think we want to try and calculate this locally. So the Y is fine. Now we're going to have multiple lines for this company name. Each of these are going to have width. And we need to figure out this here. So let me first line company name. We're going to comment this out, comment these out. We don't want to see those anymore. We want to see this new stuff. Oh. Care about start X, don't care about X position 1. Okay, so we got encoded, which we don't need. We got the height, we got the text, we got the width, and the X and the Y. So where does the X come from? Where does the X come from? I don't think we need the X for this. All right, so we got to draw this text. We got to figure out new X value. And I think it's going to be similar to what we have, which is max width minus max width minus, right? Because this is going to give us, let's see, we got a width of 86. So this width, this max width of, what was it, like 249 or 294? Let's do that. Let's say it's 294. I think that's what it was. 297, I think it was. 0.64 maybe. But we have, 294. Say 295. We're going to do 295 minus the width for this, the max width, so 295 minus this width is going to be 87. That's going to give us 295 minus 87, 208, 295 minus 87 minus 208. Oh, it's not going to give us the negative. Sorry. Let me just do this. I'm trying to get all fancy. It's going to be 87. No. Sorry. Yeah, I guess it is going to be 87, right? It's 208. It's 208. I mean, that's going to be the same as just 295 minus 87. Oh, no, it is going to give us 87. Sorry. So it's going to give us 87. Yeah, it's just weird. Max width. 87. But then we don't want this to be, we don't want this. I don't know, that just doesn't seem right. $295 minus 87. Oops. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time with this. Is 208. This is the amount of white space that we have left. Is it just max width minus first line company width? No way. I will not keep it like this. Oh, we always get there. We always get there. Let's go. Okay. So this is nasty. Um, that's so funny. Mm-mm. Okay. So we do not want these anymore. Hmm. So I'm wondering, I don't think we want another file, but I think we do want a couple helpers down here. So const get company name components lines. Getting pretty hungry. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm so happy we got that. Company name lines. And we're also going to need the X. Sweet. And I guess since it's so simple, we can definitely do that. I mean, I think this is just get multi-lines. Yeah. Multi-line. Text rows. Okay. So const name lines equals company name Text, company name, font, bold font width, all the good stuff. And that cleans it up just a little bit, not too much. We gotta work on the displaying now too. So we do name lines dot map line. Now we got to do some stuff. So line is going to be line.width, or new x value, x. Can I just do x? I think so. We're not redeclaring. Is a sign. Nice. So line plus index line spacing. Yeah. I think that's it. That's good. All right, so what we're actually going to do is like we do elsewhere. Text. Text XY height is what we want. Okay. I guess we don't need anything else. Okay, never mind. Let's not do that. It's just complicating things. I wonder if this is going to be this. This is not this. This is just max width is what it is. Like, that's what I had it before. Yeah. Okay, now what if I do... Oh, that's so nice. And I don't think it would be more than that. Oh, that's so nice. I do think we have to play around with that some more. Oops. With different company names, like the Y should be different. And what we're going to have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 12, 13, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So I think we do something like plus company name dot mod 21 times line spacing. dot length. I don't know if this is going to work. See how that looks. That should be fine as is. That would really be 0. No. 1, 2, 3. Let's say just say 12. 12 mod 21 would be 12. So we would add 12 line spacing. Or is it divided by? So the y, what is this? What is this value? Let's figure out what this value is here. I want it to start where this starts every time. And if the name is, name might be 3 lines long, and that's obviously a problem. Because 2 is approaching it. So console dot log extra height. It's 40. What if I do like 100? Oh, because, okay, so this is doing that. So do we even need y here? Like, what is y? The starting y is good. But, like, does that really do anything? Like, what if I do... We're not actually using the y. Yeah. Okay, so what that means is that this doesn't need an x and a y. Because this is 0 and this is 0. We don't care. We do care about the x, actually. I lied. We don't care about the y, though. Because the x is going to determine the x is going to determine, be used based on, like, is it the company or is it the customer, contractor or the customer. So we do need x here, which will just be 0. And then down here is where we need the extra height. So for each line, we got to move it all down. Extra height is 40. So I think it still is that. I just think that we gotta do one of these guys. I think it's a PEMDAS thing. Yeah. Okay, so extra height is 40, so that is pushing way too far down. I don't think it's going to be mod. I think it's just going to be huge. But I just want to make sure, because, yeah. Okay, so what is this giving us? Extra spacing to add. Console.log, get that up out of here. So 2. What I want to see is company name dot length. Console.log is your friend. Use it as much as you can. So the company length is 34. 34 divided by 21 is what, 2? So I think we want to do a 4 here. Let me do this. Number of extra spaces to add times line spacing. Okay, should make it easier to understand. Okay, so that's good. It should really be so it's just gonna have to move all of it down, right? So it's not like just the, yeah, this way kind of sucks, to be honest. This way sucks big time. Just one problem on to the next, you know? We'll make it work. It's gotta work. It sucks. It's gonna be a lot to maintain, and we do need like a really good system around it, but really the system around like the spacing numbers, because if I'm moving down these lines, I need to move down these lines. And that means that these lines are going to move down based on the number of rows that it has, which I don't think will ever be above 3. I think if that happens, we'll have to just cap it, to be honest, or figure out something else, but that'll be a very far and low priority item. But if this company name is 2 lines, and that means we have to move down 1 line of spacing for the company, that means that for everything below it, it also has to move down 1 spacing. So as we go through, we need to keep track of like, okay, what Y are we on, and all of that. And it's just, and I think Saxon's doing that with the current line property on the class, or variable, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, okay, we will keep going. So in this case, 1 is even too many. Like, what if I just do 0? How is that going to look? It's not going to look great, because we are pushing it down 1. So extra height is 0, but we have the height of the canvas minus the starting Y coordinate, which is given to us by from this stuff up here. We are adding to that however many lines we're on, which for index of 0 will be 0. And for that, it will be 1. So I think this means that, like, what if this is just 1 line again? Sorry, we're all good at this point. Yeah. So it's just when we have multiple. I think that was Slack. Let's see, 1 second. Oh. Work orders, accounts, locations, equipment, leads, invoices. Okay, so I just had to respond to Soderbeck. I'm gonna pause this and order some food. Okay, some Uber Eats coming. What was I saying? So yeah, so this is two. So now everything needs to get moved down. So what I'm gonna do is do let starting position let's see. So let end of name y coordinates equals, I'm going to do 0. So we're going to do const new y is equal to, and we'll just need a shit ton of tests for all of this. Really, that's what it comes down to. So that when stuff is changed, the test yells at us. So yeah. So we got the new y. Once we're done here, end of name y coordinate equals new y. And that will be good. So we got here, this is the address one. We're going to need height minus end of name y coordinate plus that. That will include the extra spacing. Not quite, because I think I need to do the extra spacing here as well. No. So let's see. So I just take some mil. The new y is 696. Oh. So index is 0. Okay, I'm not quite sure why. Like no extra spacing added, which is the first one. Oh. No. Okay, so what I should do is actually this. I don't think it's this. Definitely not this, actually. I lied. Number of extra spacing to add. I mean, yeah, that's good, yeah. So now I just got to move this up, all right? So new y, new y. See, why is it 2? Oh, because I guess this is, like, it starts up top. Like, what if I do... That's going to go further away? Yeah, okay, so that's why. Okay, let's bring this rectangle down. Now we need to move the other stuff down. So we can kind of clean this up and make it look good. So I don't want this actually. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to work. Number of spacing to add. It just goes down too far. -1. Math.max 0, because we don't want to go below 0, right? So number of extra spacing to add is going to be 1. And we're going to add it. We need to add it to every one. So we got to do 1 spacing to all of them. Right? Gotta be. One second. Okay. My rocket was just scratching himself. Extra spacing. It's not an index. See, we're doing that down here, right? Are we doing extra here? I think so. Extra height is 20. So line spacing is 20. So the new y for the first one is going to be height minus starting y coordinate plus the extra height. What if we don't do the extra height? Then they're both pushed down. They both have the same value. So that is why that doesn't work. But if I do extra height, then it moves both of them down. So we need EDX, IDX. Okay. But what if this is half the width? There we go. Okay. So maybe we're on to something. So we got new y. Okay, so let's replicate this down here. right? Because that is start X. If it's the second one, no, we still want 0. So we want start X to be our X in these cases. So up here, we want this to be our start X. Okay. So then we're going to do this pretty much the same thing. I don't think we need address lines. Address 1 dot length. Number of extra spacings to add is still going to be the same. Number of extra spacing to add to address. Let starting y coordinate for address equals the end of who's this crazy guy? Extra let's get this for now. Extra height comes from where up here? Extra height is here, so let's just yawn it because of that. Number of extra spacing, so we need this. The new y is the starting y coordinate. Number of extra spaces, const, starting y coordinate for address equals end of name y coordinate plus line spacing. Or is it end of, it is this, okay. Which is just going to be that plus a new line. So the y is not the new y. This is what we want. I think that's it. This is what the address. Address 1, multi-text, that's all good. That's so funny. So what I want is to console.log. That is so funny. Okay, so what am I looking for? End of name, y coordinate is 696. Equals, that's so funny. Where am I at? I am, this is for the name, so I don't need this. What are you doing? Okay. Foreign. Number of extra spaces to add is 1. Because we don't need either of these more than once. End of name, y coordinates. 696. Address length is 45. Number of extra spaces. Gonna be that. I don't know that we need address length anymore. 1 second. Sorry, you're just getting a little crazy. I wouldn't be surprised if he barks. Come up soon. Sorry, let me clear this. Next line is what? I think that's relevant. So end of y starts here. So we're going to start here for the address stuff. Yeah, why is it down there? Number of those things, new y. So what is new y? Yeah, why is new y so low? Oh. No. Is it just starting? I think it's just starting y. I don't think we do the height anymore. I think that's what it is. Definitely. Sweet. Yeah, we are moving through this. We will get to a simple solution here shortly. Not it. That went up. That didn't go up high enough. I mean, that went up too high. So would it be minus the height? I don't know why it would minus the height. Okay, let's take a step back here because it got all crazy for a second. Let me get rid of this because it's distracting me every time. No. Okay, so we're starting here at 696, meaning that the new y, so the last part of the address, which in this case is just one line, stops at 696. So we're going to start our calculations based off of. Because the address is large and requires 2 lines, we need to add additional spacing to each of these lines. Yeah, okay. I gotta do one thing first. Starting y coordinate. This is for the names. Starting. Okay. Yeah. Why is this? So starting y coordinate for address is higher, but it doesn't. It shouldn't be higher. It should be smaller. See, now we're going towards before we. Yeah. Before we were doing height minus, and that's why we were adding things. Now we're just doing where are we, go down. Where are we, go down. So we've now flipped into perpetual going down mode. the ultimate test. Let's go. Sweet. Normal font, normal font. Where is the normal font? Normal font. Why isn't it doing it? Oh. That is beautiful, my friends. Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, no idea. How relieved I am to see this working. And I work on refactoring this a bit later. Oh, I'm so happy. I'm going to keep this default address. I need to debug why address 1 is not there. So, and I think because company info is jacked up. Yeah. Line 1, line 2. I don't get it. Okay. So we need to also figure out description, which is fine. But for right now, this is add company. We need add company twice. Companies.slice, add company. Okay. Yeah, we got a bunch to change because this is actually a company and not a job. So okay. So we do the add company, get the index. The index is going to be that. I mean, so I feel like we should be good. We should be. I've said that a million times, which is funny. So it's just one company? There's two companies. The name line, the max is half of the side. The starting X should be 148. Now we're looping through the names. The X is now that is what it's got to be. Oh, nice. Just got to work on that some more, but that looks good. Sweet. So that's wrapping up this hour. When I get back, yeah, food's about to get here. I'm about to eat some food. Relax for about 30 minutes. I'll be back, and we will just keep pushing. I have another coffee. We will just keep pushing in this. We're making great progress on this. So yeah, thanks.